President Obama is going to carry the Jewish vote. He's going to carry the Jewish vote, but he's, in my opinion, going to carry it by a margin much smaller than he did 4 years ago, and probably as small as any president as any presidential candidate on the Democratic side since John Kerry in 2004 and Walter Mondale in 1984. I think the Republican candidate, Mitt Romney, is going to get as big a share as the Jewish vote, close to what Bush and Reagan got. And that's going to doom him in a state like Florida. It wipes out a third of his margin right there. But look, again, it's a mindset. Think about this. We're not the only people who know this. So they invite Netanyahu. They summon Netanyahu to Washington. They take him over into the private quarters. They read him the Riot Act. They don't let him see the president. They read him the Riot Act. They don't give him so much as a sandwich. It's dinner time. They make him sit there for hours being abused by various and sundry members of the senior White House staff. And then they make him leave the White House by taking him out the northeast door of the portico, which is where they take the trash out and put it in the driveway. This is where we make the press come in and out, too. I have to admit that. But at the end of the day, they take all the trash of the White House and put it out there, and this is where they make the Prime Minister of Israel exit the White House. And then they go out and brag to the papers exactly what they have done. Now, look, you don't always have a positive relationship with every foreign leader, even some of our staunch allies, and there are moments, even in a great relationship, of contentiousness. But this was downright rude, and deliberately so, and to go out and tell the press about it, what was to be gained by that except to humiliate the leader of our staunchest ally in the Middle East? And it is a sign of this administration's small-mindedness. They're focused on what makes them look big. I'd get into sort of psychoanalytical Freudian stuff, except I don't believe any of that stuff. But there's something they were trying to do something to not to achieve a move forward for American foreign policy, but just to try and brutalize this guy. And of course, he's not going to be brutalized. Bibi Netanyahu, for gosh sakes. Right. So, but it is a sign. I mean, look, they have messed up our international relationships in so many ways, and this is one of them.
Big time.